Hello tech lovers, welcome back to Tagged in Tech. This is Abhinav, and in this video, I'll be talking about top 5 cool features and technologies that will be applied on smartphones in the coming days and months of future. There are also a few honorable mentions in between, so to know it all, don't miss the video, watch it till the end. And let's get started. Smartphones have improved a lot in recent years. Both on software and hardware point of view, they started as a device which made our communication easier, and now they carry the entire world in them. From photography to gaming and from web browsing to multitasking, the smartphone in your pocket can do it all, and it is also being upgraded every year. They are becoming big, bright and best from being a big brick with buttons. And now talking about top 5 upcoming features and technologies and honorable mentions. In top 5, it's the edge-to-edge bezel-less display. Apple was one of the first companies to achieve a bezel-less display. They could do it by bending back the connection points of the display. This reduced the size of the bezel up to 80% but couldn't remove it completely. And since then, many companies had been working on it but couldn't give a complete bezel-less experience. But now, Samsung is going to launch their Galaxy S21 series with the narrowest chin in the history. This is going to give completely new experience on a smartphone. On top 4 are the foldable and rollable smartphones. We had been seeing foldable smartphones since 2 years now, from various top brands like Samsung, Huawei, Motorola and Microsoft. There were also pretty big improvements in the display and hinges used in these phones. But what is going to be the future? Well, Oppo has the answers. Oppo unveiled the first fully functioning rollable smartphone on the Oppo Inno Day 2020, and the phone is set to launch in the starting of next year. The phone is named Oppo X 2021. It is going to have a rollable OLED display with a 6.7 inch size, which is going to open up to a 7.4 inch screen. And talking about the future of foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 2 is the best folding phone available in the market. And obviously it's against Samsung, who's going to come out with a new technology. In recent days, Samsung filed a patent on their upcoming foldable device, which is going to have 3 folds. This will give a large tablet-like device when unfolded and a small form factor when folded. On top 3, it's the real telephoto lens or the telescopic lens. On 5th November 2020, Xiaomi unveiled their upcoming smartphone with a real-time telescopic lens moving in and out just like the lens of a professional camera. Samsung released a phone back in 2014 with a similar lens but larger in size. It was named Galaxy K Zoom, but this lens here is different from that. Xiaomi's telephoto lens is going to be multifunctional, taking macro, primary and telephoto pictures from the same lens. And since it's going to have a larger sensor than the present competition, it will also have better exposure on photos. And before talking about the honorable mentions, a small reminder for thumbs up if you're liking the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And coming back to the honorable mentions, first it's the electrochromic glass. This technology was usually used in cars for privacy through the window shields. Later, OnePlus was the first to bring this technology into smartphones with their OnePlus Concept 1. The organic particles on the glass create different tints when subjected to electric field. Different current voltages gives different amount of light transmission. Now, Vivo took this technology, improvised it and applied it on their upcoming smartphone, which is going to have a color shifting back panel. Also, the upcoming gaming phones will apply this tech for their RGB lighting effects. Next honorable mention goes to the AI. Artificial intelligence is like a soul of a smartphone or any other gadget. It is the ability of a system to perform creative functions on its own. AI has been improvising over years and especially in smartphones. The pictures we take to the functions we do, everything goes through the AI, enhancing the experience. Processors are being built with neural processing units in them to carry AI smoothly. So in future, the AI in smartphones is going to make our work and experience smooth and easy. With that being said, let's get back to the top 5 list. and on top 2 stands the processor. Processor is like a brain to the smartphone. Performance, experience and abilities of the phone are all dependent on its processor. Leading mobile processor manufacturers like Qualcomm, Apple, Samsung and MediaTek are constantly working on improvising the CPU and GPU experience of their processors. Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 888 is the fastest chip ever on an Android phone. And again, the Apple A14 Bionic chip is the fastest chip on a smartphone. These latest chips give the best experience of performance, photography, gaming as well as artificial intelligence, and the future is going to bring much more interesting and faster stuff. On top 1 stands the Graphene Battery. The battery on a smartphone is in fact the life to a soul like AI and a brain like processor. No matter how fast the phone is or how big, if the battery experience isn't well, it makes the phone nearly useless. Graphene is an allotrope of carbon consisting single layer of atoms arranged in a 2D structure like honeycomb. Graphene batteries are presently used in few of the electric cars, and it is also being planned to bring the technology into smartphone batteries from Samsung. It is said that Samsung had already been working on graphene batteries for their smartphones, and rumors also say that Samsung is going to launch a phone with graphene battery next year, or at least a prototype of it. These batteries, since they have a single layer of atoms, make the phone slimmer and lighter in weight. Graphene is a good conductor and can charge large capacity of batteries quickly. This is going to give long battery life in one charge. If you want to know more about graphene batteries, comment below and I'll plan a dedicated video in coming days. And finally, talking about the last honorable mention, transparent smartphones. We have seen transparent smartphones here and there in fictional movies and scenes, but this technology is no more a fiction. Samsung said that they had been working on a transparent smartphone. This could be a biggest leap in technology of smartphones. The major problem would be the arrangement of other components in the phone like battery, camera or other sensors. But they are going to find solutions for these, and maybe the electrochromic glass could be used in the display. The future has all the answers for today's questions, and let's wait and see what tomorrow shows us. So that's it for the video. Abhinav signing off, and make sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you.